Back to the World Series on day 3 and a matchup of two titans of the sport, the 4th-seeded Florida Gators and the top-seeded Texas Longhorns. Here they are back at the World Series after missing out last year. Tim Walton in his 19th year, head coach. Falby, little flare toward the shortstop. Vivi Martinez has the catch.
You mentioned that drop ball for Mac Morgan. That's a pitch that she's going to drop ball pitcher in Kilfoyle. Kevon Moore with a rise ball look.
That's what she did against Stanford. And that's what Morgan does against Otis. A handful of times this year, those three have been retired in the first inning. And they will be retired here. 2 strikeouts for Mac Morgan. So much for not being a strikeout pitcher. Year in and year out. Dayton puts one in the air to left. Chasing Otis back. It's off the base of the wall. And Dayton will hold with a long single. The birthday girl finds the fence on the first at-bat for Texas. A Big 12 pick, back-to-back years. Scott lays down a bunt. It's a good one, but Scott will be thrown out by the third baseman Ariel Kalalewski. So a sacrifice bunt moves Dayton up to second. Hits, 2 walks, 13 out of 25. And Martinez pulls a ground ball through the right side. Dayton is pointed home by Mike White, and she scores the first Texas run. An RBI single for Viviana Martinez, who takes second on the throw, and the Longhorns strike fast.
That's exactly how Texas was able to score against Stanford, just trying to get the top half of the ball against a rise ball pitcher. Vivi Martinez with good hands. Bella Dayton with the speed, easily going to be able to score from second. But it was a small ball, the sacrifice bunt by Mia Scott, that got her into scoring position. When this Texas offense is rolling, they're executing, they're using the ground, and they are being clutch with the runner in scoring position. They can.
2-sided towel. There is the man in charge. And Atwood's drilled. That's become a recurring theme in this postseason. And Stewart gets a hold of one to left center. Kendra Falby can't get to it. It's off the wall to bring in a run. Atwood stops at third, and Katie Stewart has the big hit she's been waiting for. 2-0 Texas on an RBI double.
It's a great part about having the freshman Katie Stewart hit behind Reese Atwood, because she is the type of hitter that can make you pay for pitching around Reese Atwood. Just out of the reach of Kendra Falby, who can cover so much ground. Timed her jump perfectly, but she's just not quite tall enough or long enough to grab it. But Katie Stewart makes that hit by pitch.
Here's try to get back to the Champ Series. Washington high in the air to center field. Alyssa Washington leaves the yard with a 3-run jack.
Washington said that she has been playing more free since being named captain, and this is a free swing on a mistake. Look at that pitch location right down the heart of the plate. You can't put that there against this Texas offense, who is just unleashing power in this inning. Alyssa Washington, the senior, the captain, putting a
ground ball to second from Jolie Mitchell. Leah Williams makes the play. And there are 2 down. Inning. Henry over to first. The new first baseman, Gels, is there. Oh, what a statement. The first few punches thrown by the. Erickson pelts one to right. That's caught. Yes, it was. Aston Maloney hangs onto it right on top of the green grass. Reagan Walsh with a bouncing ball to short, and that short hop eats up Viviana Martinez. Florida has its first base runner. Good base runner, and has added some pop to her game. Walsh at first, and Kistler did go around. Megan Rabin, the third base umpire, says
that it's doing.
Another strikeout for Mac Morgan. She has been a K machine today. Working with Ava Brown here to Ashton Maloney, who hits a ground ball to second.
And Coach Walton said, too, she may actually be the best.
2 strikes on Dayton. led off the 5-run first with a base hit. And sends a fly ball here out to center. And it's going to hang up for Falby. Martinez's RBI single. And the floodgates open. Scott goes the other way, and Otis is there. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Brown, and she'll lead off. Brown, Mia Williams, Kendra Falby. Florida's 8-9-1 here in the 3rd inning. Strike 3. Brown takes strike 3. Matt Morgan has tied a season high in strikeouts through 7 total outs. And she has struck out 5 Gators out of the first 7 outs. Dribbler to third. Nice short hot pick. And Scott erases Williams. She is one of the best all-around players in the country. 2 strikes on Kendra Falby. Bouncing ball to Martinez. Matt Morgan just absolutely in cruise control. Really? Well, that's second guessing herself a little bit, but she's been seeing the ball so well for so long now, and she is on with a walk to bring Reese Atwood to the plate. RBI numbers, she leads the team in hits, so it's not just all swinging for the fences. This ground ball out of the glove of Brown, who does recover and have time to get Atwood. We're coming to Gainesville. And they've combined to throw over 360 innings this year. Couple of 4-pitch walks. Stewart is on after Martinez. Washington off the end of her bat. Kistler cleans it up. They hit for a lot of power. 3-2. That's high and away. Brown lost control of a changeup. And she has walked every other batter in. Caden Henry had a 2-run single with the bases loaded on Thursday night.
Strike 3.
And she will take strike 3 called here. Brown escapes, leaving the bases loaded after 3 walks. Otis lays down a bunt. Morgan out of the circle, and she got her. As Washington just held the bag at first.
I mean, Corby Otis has great speed. Florida has great team speed
this year. Wallace will not strike out here. She'll strike it right into the glove of Mia Scott. Look what I found.
This is 78 miles an hour. 2 to 3 pitches that Mac Morgan has put over the heart of the plate that Florida has taken.
Ball. Erickson takes this one. No.
Tonight.
A chopper to third. This is a lot easier for Mia Scott than the absolute rocket that ate her up earlier.
Oh. They stay in. They're a little bit more pesky. If they pull out, head to first.
The pitcher's more toward the inside part of the plate. Maloney kept it fair, but she grounds out to Williams for a second time. Plays for the Italian team. Left center field. That ball smoked, but Falby's there on the run. Scott trying to change that. Way back in center and gone. Mia Scott sneaks it out of here for a solo shot. And the Longhorns make it 6-0.
Over at the hot corner, and now she's just dropping bombs. Texas has looked so prepared at the plate. She's right on time. She's right on plane. And I mean, best of all for her, she puts this completely out of the reach of Kendra Falby, who can reach a ton. But Mia Scott showing off her power.
And not you for jinxing it.
That's true.
Yeah, you're spared the wrath of the internet. Right side base hit. Martinez has been on base all 3 times tonight.
Areas of the strike zone and paid closer attention to the areas that she didn't hit as well, like that.
Wallace, great diving play at short. She keeps it on the infield, but has no play at any base. And Reese Atwood has a base hit. Her
pitch call with Erickson.
Stewart, left center field. That ball is tattooed. Raw power on full display at the Women's College World Series.
We said that in has to be hard in so that she cannot get her hands extended, and this is just not in enough. About a ball on the plate, it's up in the zone, and that is, she's just able to get on plane with it. On time, on plane, ropes it over the left center field fence. That is why you take a risk with throwing Katie Stewart inside, because she has that kind of power to now give Texas that 9-run lead. The game, and Ava Brown put up a couple of zeros in the second and the third against them.
To third, that ball drilled off of Kowalewski, who didn't even make an effort to go for it. Ball, and it is low. Great plate appearance by Whitaker. A pinch hit walk. The last 6 Longhorns have reached after there were 2 out and nobody on.
Good. I mean, and Texas has been hitting the ball like this all year long. This has been their MO, being able to score a lot of runs, averaging 8 runs per game. So they're over their average with that 9 spot in 3 to 4 innings.
Simmons toward the middle. A base hit off the bench for Katie Simmons. And Texas gets into double digits in the 4th. Washington is home and Mitchell a third on a pinch hit RBI single for Katie Simmons. Her first hit since April 21st.
Everybody getting in on the action for Texas. Simmons lets that pitch get deep, sends it right back up the middle of the field. Texas is just crushing the ball and scoring now 10 runs on 10 hits. Everybody feeling good and free in that dugout.
Vanessa Quiroga. And Quiroga hits a ground ball to Gels at first, and that'll do it. Texas gets 7 straight base runners with 2 out, nobody on. But Kistler right side. That ball eats up the second baseman Washington, and I'm going to say first hit of the game.
Well, have a still check.
That ball to shortstop. A hard one to Martinez, hit hard enough to be a double play. 6-4-3 started smoothly by Vivi.
Another
ground ball to third. Mia Scott, who's homered in the game, will get the final out at first, and the top-seeded Texas Longhorns roll into the semifinals with a 10-run demolition of Florida. It's been 21 years since Texas first started 2-0 at the World Series, and the Longhorns, with 2 wins, have allowed just 2 hits in their first 2 games.
all the way back in the Cat Osterman days there. I mean, what a statement by Texas to make their presence known here at the World Series. Florida is a very good team. We saw what Keegan Rothrock did just a couple of nights ago with